Hey, Angel. How are you? I feel like I haven't seen you in ages. It's crazy how time and years have just flew by. I'm just on here to do my weekly live video. I don't know if you ever watch the playback or come in here, but I'm late tonight, so I'm just waiting for a few people to come in. I told them that I would be on at 9:30. Thank you. Hey. I feel like this is really close to my face, you guys. Let me just back y'all up real quick, right quick. Okay, that's a little better. Thank you. I was giving face though. I was cute. Hey. All right, y'all. I'm just waiting a couple minutes for some people to pop on. I'm late from my weekly live. I said 9:30. So I'm just waiting. I'm gonna be talking tonight about the first quarter moon and the meaning of that. You know what to do in terms of intentions in that. Let me stop moving like a child. Um, yeah, I'm gonna be talking about that. I'm gonna be talking about this full moon in Aquarius that's coming. I'm gonna be talking about Jupiter and Saturn being in Capricorn, the Sun being in Leo, and I'm gonna be doing free readings. Um, if you have I'm also going to be doing a collective full moon reading. So, cut it out. Hello. Hey. No. Stop it. Damn dogs. This is a late night live, and it's like I'm ready for y'all, but I'm also a little sleepy. I don't know. I'm just waiting because I'm a little earlier than I said I was gonna be. So I'm gonna give it like 2-3 more minutes, if that. Cause y'all know I be saying that and then it'd be like 2 seconds and I'd be like, all right, I'm about to get started. I don't know. That's how I be feeling. It's just how I be feeling. I just love these cards, these tree cards. Hello. All right. I know I think it's just like a draining collective energy. I don't know what's going on. I guess I'm about to get started, y'all. I don't know how many people saw my mine too, and then my eyes are big. It's like so hard to keep my eyes open when I get sleepy, so they start turning red, and people always be like, "You look so high," and I'm like, "Bro, I'm tired." But it's just been like that since I was little. So these tree cards, it's called the Oracle of Trees, and they all have different trees on them, different words, different trees. I really like this one a lot. The inner voice, the intuition. Oh, let me get my thumb out of the way. Intuition. I thought I was gonna use my Deviant Moon Tarot tonight because I'm gonna be talking a lot about the moon. Maybe I still will. I was saying, I don't know who caught my live from yesterday, but the main message from that live is you cannot determine what people hold themselves accountable for. You just cannot. Hello. Just can't. That was the main message of that whole entire live. You cannot determine what people hold themselves accountable for. So therefore, you're, no matter how much you feel like you possess them, no matter how much you feel like you love them, you can't control them, and you will always be miserable and spinning your wheels trying to figure out how to control them. That's just it. All right, y'all, I'm about to get into it. I think we got enough people in the chat now, so I don't feel like I have to keep repeating. Y'all know I got my handy dandy notebook. All right, so first let's talk about the first quarter moon. That just basically means like after the new moon, when the moon is getting bigger and growing. It's in square with sun, with the sun being in Leo right now. And square in astrology means basically like tension between the two positions of the planets being a degree and like the signs that they're in. So this energy is stimulating us to take action, and really learn and grow from like our lessons and our mistakes. And I think a lot of us, I'll be definitely posting it, so it'll be on IGTV. But I think a lot of us are feeling that energy, and we kind of are frustrated because it's like, man, I feel moved to do something and I don't really know what it is. I feel moved to like do this. I feel moved to do that. I feel like I need to learn this. I feel like I need to study that. I feel like I need to change careers. A lot of us are feeling a lot of that energy right now in general, with Uranus being in Taurus, and I'll talk a little bit about that earlier, but I've talked to y'all about that energy before. But also with this first quarter moon square Sun in Leo. Sun in Leo is like the they're in harmony, because the Leo is like, they want to shine, they want to let their presence be known, they want to be felt, they want to be admired, and who doesn't worship the sun? And on the other side of that, on the flip side of that, they can be very dramatic, they can be very extra, they can be needy when they don't get their way. They have tantrums because they feel like they give so much and they just expect to give everything that they get. And it's like, with that energy being laid upon the masses, we all in a way are acting like babies right now, where we all want our own lane, we all want our own attention, we all want our own limelight, to a certain degree. And the thing about it is, it's great to shine in your own light and tap in with like the star within you. However, it's most important regarding that space to learn the lessons and do the healing so that you can shine in a way that reflects what you want to give out. Does that make sense to y'all? Tell me, because I feel like I wasn't just making sense. I wasn't making sense just now. I hope that made sense. So yeah, we're being forced to face the truth about how our behaviors really affect us in general, but I mean, not only us in general, but how they affect the people around us, how we come off to people, how they look at us, how they feel about the way that we act or the way that we speak or the way that we move. Now, in the interim of that, it's like this Aquarius full moon is coming in. Aquarius is like, let's be individual, let's be free, let's think free, let's be on our own wave. And let's release, all of those ideas, patterns, and habits that we've held true and near to us that really don't serve us and serve who we want to be as we continue to evolve through this period, from the full moon to the new moon. So I think that's important energy, because I feel like we've all been very black and white. And I don't mean that in a literal sense. I mean, like, in thinking, like, it's like everybody has to think one way or be one way or do one thing or the other. And anytime anyone has anything outside of said idea to say, or like any little thing to chime in and add, it's like an outrage where there's no understanding, there's no compassion, there's no empathy. And to me, like, I don't understand how we're humans and we're behaving that way. We're not meant to behave that way. We're not wired that way, but we are inundated with propaganda and duality and all this division, to where it's like you kind of forget that, like, all of these battles, all these conflicts are not yours to take on. And these things are dimming your light. These things are fueling your self doubt. These things are keeping you stuck in your own little prison where you feel like you're locked away inside of yourself. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? Hello to everyone that's joining. Um, but yeah, with the sun in Leo, it's basically like, it's your time to shine. Let yourself be comfortable being who you are. Let yourself be a little vain. Let yourself be a little self-centered. Watch your demanding attitude towards the people that you love and move accordingly. Nadia said you're reading the fuck out of me. I'm like, I hope I'm talking to somebody. Y'all, can we just get into like my face tonight? Like, I ain't even do like nothing heavy, just a little light beat, but I think this might be my little everyday. Okay, speaking of vain, I'm a Leo moon, y'all. I'll talk to y'all about moon signs another night, maybe tonight. But yeah, so sun in Leo, still your time to shine. Okay, yeah. So that's pretty much that on that. Thank you. And with the first quarter moon is basically like the time where like I said, the moon is getting bigger, and we've already planted those seeds at the new moon, and now it's like we're being challenged. Like, the challenges to the seeds are arriving, and we have to really stabilize those roots and find the integration between the black and white, between those two sides, between the duality. I'm not speaking literally about race, black and white. I don't know why I feel like I have to keep saying that, because people will take one thing that you say on the internet, cut it up, and like, but I'm speaking in figurative terms when I say black and white. I mean this or that terms. Even though this world is set up for us to believe that we are living in a dual existence, everything that equates to growth, that equates to love, that equates to the things that we want, point to integration. Now, y'all can research that on your own. You can learn that on your own. You can read books about it. You can read different self-help information. All of it basically points to integration, okay? Everyone thinks it's all about, I have to be so spiritual or so devoted or work so hard or be so non-material or be whatever, one extreme or the other, so that I can reach my highest self. And the best way to reach your highest self is to take the highest aspects of yourself, the lowest aspects of yourself, and learn how to integrate them to work best in your favor and create the image that you want to put out to the world. Because we all have to be seen in some way, as friends, as daughters, as lovers, as counselors, whatever. We all have to be seen in certain roles. So when you learn that integration, it's like you learn how to show up, you learn how to assert yourself, and you're so comfortable in that you're not stagnated by self-doubt. You're not broken by what other people think or believe about what you can do, what you can't do, who you think you are, who you don't think you are. Excuse me, there is no imposter syndrome when you are in that space, because it's like I'm confident that I have built this. I have gotten here and I'm stable in the lower aspects of me and the higher aspects of me. So whatever you think about me, it doesn't matter. If I'm happy and I'm where I want to be and I'm accomplishing my goals, there's nothing you can say. That was really ghetto of me to pop like that. But no, there's nothing that you can say. Nothing at all that you could say, you know? So carry that energy with you, man. Embrace that Leo sun energy and really let it light you up. You know, if you've been feeling down on yourself and you've been feeling like insecure and like you haven't been feeling like yourself, dress up, put some makeup on, dance around the house, put some lingerie on, you know, do a facial, do some self-care, some self-love, tap in with yourself, and go outside and get some sun. It's hot. I know it's hot. I'm in Texas. It's hot as fuck. But y'all still need to go outside and get some sun. Just bathe in it. Just bathe in it. As much as sometimes I complain about my girlfriend always having me in the sun, it makes me feel so good afterwards. Even though sometimes I'm so drained and I'm irritated and I'm like, I'm hot, I just want to take a shower and lay in the bed after I've done whatever in the heat. Just while I'm there and I'm in the moment and I'm being present after I've like decided that I'm not going to be caught up in the fact that it's hot. It's so therapeutic. Sometimes it's therapeutic to have the sunshine just a little bit on your face or just a little bit on your back, or lay out in the sun by the pool. As a black woman, a brown-skinned black woman laying out in the sun by the pool, what? It's therapy. I'm trying to tell y'all. Not all the time, but it is. I wish I knew someone with a clean pool. Man, times are hard out here with the world, what's going on in the world. 30 minutes after sunshine. That makes sense. I mean, I normally wait a little while. I mean, I didn't know there was like scientific reason, but you know, whenever you're just hot and sweaty, you just be irritated, be ready to bathe. But you know, get some sun and be vain if you need to. Sometimes I have to be vain. Everyone always is like, you're so beautiful and I'm so appreciative, but sometimes I don't feel like that. Sometimes I'll be like, girl, what's going on? Like, you need to do something with yourself. And I'm like, okay, get it together, Shawnee. Get it together. And then this happens, you know? So yeah, that's pretty much that on that, guys. Jupiter and Saturn are both in Capricorn. I'm just gonna read this to you all, some notes that I wrote about that. In this time, we are more practical and motivated to embrace realism of our goals. So we're in a time where it's like we know what we want, we know what our goals are, we know the transitions that we have to make. Like, we've come to the point where we've gained the clarity after not knowing. But it's like, okay, what's practical and what's not? Like, how can I make this vision seeable? So we're not really in the mood to be impulsive when it comes to our decisions and our goals, or when it comes to expansion in general. We're seeking more consistent, concrete, longevity type results, tangible results that we can actually see and feel quickly. Not really quickly, but you know, like when you can see your progress, and then like once you hit that mark, it's like bam, it's concrete. I got it. I hope that makes sense. I don't know why I feel like I'm not making sense tonight. I hope I'm making sense to y'all. I feel like I'm delirious. So yeah, we need more concrete results right now. And we need to, okay, so let's just talk a little bit about Jupiter and Saturn. So Jupiter is the planet of like expansion, of business, of like fortune, basically. And then Saturn is the planet of time and discipline. So obviously, in the world that we live in, your time and discipline is going to determine your fortune. Like, that's just that on that. It just is. What you put your time and energy to is going to determine your fortune. Now, time is not always as linear as it's presented to be. So, in this instance, with Jupiter and Saturn being in Capricorn, for those of us who are busybodies, who are constantly working, going, doing to the next project, trying to help the next person, and we don't take time to stop constantly burning the candle at both ends, now is a time for us to sit back and just wait, for the answers. Be still before we take action. So let go of some of the load, even if it's uncomfortable, because you're being asked to kind of sit in that silence, and instead of dividing your time up here, and here, decide what can I put more time into that's gonna bring me the best result. So it's really putting putting you in a position where you have to question your time, your efforts, and your order. Y'all, please tell me if I'm making sense. Hey, Aisha. I don't know why I just feel like I'm babbling right now. Good Lord. Okay. So Uranus and Taurus. Now, I've talked to y'all about this energy before, but it just basically is an energy of transition. You said I am babbling? No, I am making sense. Okay. I don't know why I feel like I'm babbling. So I've talked to y'all about Uranus and Taurus before, but it's basically an energy of transition. Taurus is really structured, it's really methodical, it's really like slow, steady, and that's gonna win the race. But Uranus is like, forget that, I'm about to start some shit. So when those two energies mix, it's like, okay, listen, you've been doing this thing and you kind of keep hitting the same wall, and now you have to redirect. If you don't redirect, then I'm gonna keep blowing up bombs and destructing. And a lot of people are going through that phase currently where they feel like things are just blowing up, and they can't catch a break. And they're wondering why. And it's like, you keep exhibiting the same patterns. You're being asked to shift. Just like our bodies renew themselves every 7 years, you should have a new emotional and mental self as well every 7 years, if not sooner. So this really speaks to that energy. It also is talking about our approach to material, our approach to possessions, and that makes a lot of sense simply because just a lot of things monetarily speaking and regarding the economy are shifting, generally speaking. So it's really an energy of like, we have these certain traditions, we have these certain morals, we have these certain values, but are they actually working for us in the current reality that we're living in? And if not, if they don't align with or resonate with us at this point, what do we need to change those things to? So, yeah, that is really what I wanted to say about the Uranus and Taurus energy. Venus is ending post-retrograde shadow on the 29th, so that's going to bring some forward movement with relationship energy, with self-esteem, with communication. You may also feel just some abandonment issues surfacing, some control issues surfacing, a little bit of envy with Venus going back into its direct phase. August 3rd is our full moon in Aquarius. This moon is bringing us an energy of emotional freedom and desire for individuality. We want to really shine through our chains, and the things that have restricted us for so long, and just do what we want to do and do what makes us happy. And so with that, I would advise that you all take the time to release any residual resentment that you have, any residual envy that you may be having, and then any residual self judgments that you feel may be holding you back. Um, so yeah, that's pretty much the astro tease. Now that I feel like I have babbled on to y'all for 20 minutes. Do y'all have questions that y'all want to ask me? Tarot questions. I was gonna do a collective reading, and I probably still will, but I have to get the spread. I have to get the spread. Thank you, Nadia. I didn't realize I was this tired about y'all. Like, I thought I was energized until I came on here and started talking. How am I? I'm good. I mean, I've got some family things going on that I've been dealing with. But other than that, I'm good. I can't really complain. I'm just tired. I went to bed late and woke up early to work out this morning. And I guess it's just catching up with me. Apparently, I need to do this every day so I can go to bed at a decent time. Closer to my dreams. All right, if y'all don't have any questions, I am going to. Babe, you don't have any. You don't have any social media on your phone. Pull up my spread. Thank you.
Nope, no social media. Sorry. Hi, guys.
Okay. I'm just gonna do a general. Some general guidance vibes. What message does the spirit want me to relay tonight to end off the live? That's what we're gonna do. I normally write down my spread questions so I have them for you guys, but I did not do that, so I can't do the reading that I was gonna do. I just got discombobulated. Okay, so we're being asked to embrace our gift to be nurturing to others and our gift to be compassionate and empathetic to others as a gift instead of as a curse. I think lately a lot of us empaths have felt very drained, and we want to just close ourselves off, but we don't realize that our ability to pour out that emotional compassion, that emotional relief and release is what really charges us up and fills our own cup. So we need to speak gratitude for that and really walk into that. Maybe that message is for me. I don't know, because I've been saying that I'm drained. So we also need to know that even though we feel unappreciated, even though sometimes we feel stagnant and we feel like things are not moving, things are moving. The validation, the appreciation that we seek is right around the corner. The guidance, the wisdom, and the spiritual connectivity is there with the Six of Wands. It's like, Not only are you growing, not only are you healing, not only are you in a position of power, but you're being supported, you're being celebrated, and people are backing you up. Damn, these messages must be for me. um, I did not intend to read my damn self on camera. Shit. Woo, Lord. Okay. And then the Eight of Wands, rapid movement, quick transition, success, rebirth, but quickly movement. So, yeah, something says pull a tree oracle. So, let me just go ahead and do it. Don't you know anything? There we go. Heart chakra. That's all I've been talking about. That definitely aligns with what I just said about the Queen of Cups. So I'm not even going to elaborate any more on that. I probably will be live again on Friday simply because I'm trying to show my face on camera more often during the week. So, I might just be reading you, but I feel like I just read myself right there. Like, that was a lot. I was not expecting that. But, I am going to do both tea time and tarot dates, the 13th and the 19th. I'm going to be putting the tickets on the website tomorrow, and I will be dropping an Instagram post and putting the link in my bio. I'll probably put it on my story as well. Full moon readings are 11/11 until further notice. You can book them on my website, the word 11 moons, the number 11.com. Excuse me, guys. Every Friday is normally Venus Day, where I do $10 off relationship readings. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm just going to do $5 off all readings on Friday. You can still use the code Venus to take advantage of that, and I will be continuously posting that as well. Please also go subscribe to my YouTube channel, because the Monday and Friday videos are going to be posted probably on YouTube. I will attempt to post them on IGTV, but I currently cannot upload anything that is longer than 10 minutes on IGTV. If it's previously recorded, it has to be live. So that is that. That's why I had to come make a whole ass live video the other day after I just recorded a YouTube video on Instagram Live. So I don't know if I'm gonna be feeling like double doing that every single time. So y'all just gonna have to follow me or subscribe to my channel on YouTube if you want to see additional video content. But that is it. That is all I have tonight, and I hope these messages were helpful to you guys, and I hope y'all have a great week, and thank you so much for joining. I do not have a studio. I just travel, and I'm doing very limited massage right now with COVID going on. But message me. We can set something up. Or visit my website. We can set something up. But thank you guys so much for joining tonight. I know the live was late. But y'all hung in there with me in all my delirium and babbling. And I'm grateful and appreciative. And I hope y'all have a great night.